Things are messy on my desk. Hold on, let me fix some things up real quick. Get over here. Get over here. There we go. Hello, everyone. My name's Stefan, Botanist Cool, and today we're painting our boat. The boat, the Sky Coach. Painting that today. And make sure that's all set up nice and good. Now, I did get some new brushes to replace some of the bad ones from my last bunch. I still have a lot of my old brushes, and I will be using them likely, but I want to try out the new brushes, well, because they're new, and I want to give them a shot and see how they do and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, just, you know, break them in, give them a shot, and see how it goes. I'm also going to be doing a lot. I'm also going to try doing a lot of thinner paintings, thinner coats, and try to like be a lot less forceful with the brushes. That was something that I realized in my last one. I was doing quite a bit of. I was being very forceful with it, and I want to be very gentle with these guys. Make them last as long as I can, and just make them not look like shit. You know. I'm just gonna like wet this up a bit and give it some watering down. Hey, if you guys couldn't tell, we're painting a boat, and I'm gonna be using oak brown from Army Painter on it. Like, big surprise, right? But yeah, I'm gonna be using oak brown from Army Painter, and we're just gonna be going there and seeing how that goes, and just going straight up around it. We will be doing other colors with the metals here later on, but not right now. Right now, we're just gonna focus on the oak brown and just get that going and just see what I want. See what's what. Let me shake this up a whole bunch though. Oh, I didn't put up my bot either. Beans. Let me put that up real quick. I'm really shaking this up because this one doesn't always feel like it's fully shaken. There we go. All right. I think I got shaken up enough. I'm gonna give it some water. Dry the brush. And get it in. See how that goes. That is quite thin. I think it might be a little too thin. There we go. Just gotta mix in a bit more of the paint there. Got a lot better. Oh, much better. This is my biggest flat brush that helps get a lot of stuff, a lot of paint on there real quick. I'm switching to a smaller one to get all these smaller areas here. Again, these are brand new brushes, so like I'm really just kind of like trying to break them in a little bit too. This is size 0, fantastic. So I went from a size 2 to a size 0. It's also raining like hell outside, and it's so calming. Absolutely. More brown on there later. I'm gonna let that dry off and then add another layer of brown later. It's already kind of dry. Smoothing it out. I'm really being gentle with my dragging compared to what I used to do. And I feel like it's doing wonders actually. I think it's actually doing... Opa? Almost kicked my wires, which will disconnect like so many things. Rather not. And there's parts back here I need to get to. Weird for you guys. All right. That's looking a lot better. Where is my... There we go. I should take one of the old brushes and just make that a mixer. Like, this brush mixes things now, you know what I'm saying? I think that'd be a good idea. Basically what I'm trying to do now is see what is wood. That. There. He's like a detail everything else. Go for even a smaller brush now. I need to hit up these really small areas. Hold on. I'm gonna give myself a stretch though. I do need to stand up a bit. Whew. Good stretch. I'm gonna need to take a look at the box later. I'm not sure which parts are purely wood. Which parts are somewhat metal? Like, are there metal? Is there wood between here? Like, my guess is yes. But it doesn't look like there's the texture there. Right? I'll have to take a look at the box art in a little bit. Where I'm gonna go next. Actually, let me just get the box art here. Move it. Straight up. Alright, so the box art. There's a few parts being wood, a few parts not being wood. Alright, I'll work with that. Yeah, definitely work with that. I wonder. Okay. Bonjour, Elijah. How are you? We're painting a butt. Painting a butt. I'm being very gentle and have thinner paints in general. My brushes a lot better than I treated my last ones. Well, I still have many of them. I just did get a few new ones to get better reliable. They were on real big sale, so hell yeah. I hope you're well, Elijah. They're a little gunky. No, some of them were really so there were some that were like really bad and splintering in like a million places, and even with nail polish remover just would not fix. Because I tried that. I tried nail polish remover and hot water to kind of like re-twirl them up. The ones that are still fine, I have in my little paintbrush set, but I didn't have any flats, and the dry brushes got really bad. I'm just doing uni work. Valid. Too lazy to do something fun, so you do uni work. That's a funny way of putting it. I did try saving them. I really did. I just could not save all of them. I saved most of them. And I even have one or two now that's just like, I'm keeping this one just to mix paints with so nothing gets into the middle. Like, I'm gonna do like, yeah, this one I mix paints with. You know? Yeah, I still have plenty of them. There we go. Got my stuff set out and I need to change my switch, yada yada yada. Ah, gotcha. Which? Yeah. Charge, got you. Charge. Okay, yeah, I read that wrong. Barely read. I wonder if I could play D&D if I can't read, no? Then again, D&D you just make up shit and things happen, so... There you go. Need to read for that. Need to read like numbers. Need to read the numbers between 1 and 20. Don't need to read words for that. I'm also just trying to be really gentle with my brushes now, because I'm watching a few more tutorial videos here and there for glazes and stuff like that, and usually the brush is like barely the actual mini, so it's like I'm trying to be a little more gentle with my brushing. Make the paint a tad thinner than I'm used to, and chip less, and be a little more brushing, do more layers, and that's gonna be my practice today. Yeah, that is true. I do just go way too quick. I got the zoomies. Oh. I gotta email someone. I got an idea. Actually, we're good. No, I gotta email. I should be fine. The funniest thing is, so I was released a video recently unboxing the Infernus squad from Warhammer 40k. Then I'm gonna turn into my boys the salamanders, because I'm a basic bitch like that. And y'all can call me out on being a goody two shoe. But I released it, and what I did was I wrote Infernus squad on the actual box when I was showing it off. Someone commented, "That's not Infernus squad. That's That's in Rarest Squad. Look at their handwriting. I'm like, oh shit, you're right. I got some really unique stuff. It ain't even on GW's website. Fucking got called out for my shit handwriting. I love it. It was really funny. It was really, really funny. Like, yeah, you know what? You're fucking right. It does read Erurus. So for me, writing and reading just too fast, too neum, not enough slow. Gotta go the exact opposite of Sonic. In his new video. Fast. And here's a movie coming out too, yeah. I should actually watch the first two Sonic movies now that I'm thinking about it. I should actually watch. Give them a shot, you know? If I write sideways, it's pretty neat. If I write upright and then it's cursive, it's very messy. Yeah. See, I'm neater at cursive. I come with built-in italics. Love it. I'm better at cursive than I am in print, but that's because I have to slow down in cursive. Like, I just actually have to slow down, so it ends up being a lot neater than print does, which I could just kind of scrabble through. Come on. I'm very fast in cursive. I ended up making this really weird half cursive, half print that I've used most of my life. And it's just like, it's like I'll connect letters in print in the way I would connect them in cursive, essentially. And yeah, that's basically it. I just connect. Right. Right. Oh no. Elijah's becoming Phoenix Wright, Ace Detective, Ace Attorney. Fuck, I messed up the joke. This Ace Attorney news coming out in a couple days, actually. They're apparently doing a small little like showcase on it with Capcom. I do at least. Valid. I just write really slow in cursive because I just don't remember all the letters. I do remember most of them. It's just like, I gotta go slow with them. Kind of like angle, so you buys and I recall correctly, it's my 3rd grade teacher who really just did not care about handwriting. And as such, my handwriting got worse from that year on. But he was such a fucking hippie. He did come to class high. He did eventually get fired. Last I heard, at least. I have not heard of him in the... Heard of his escapades in years, obviously. I got a bunch of new stationery, a little treat, and let me tell you, I'm having an erasable pen. Yeah, erasable pens are lovely. Erasable pens are absolutely lovely. I love them. They are so great. They are absolutely lovely. I don't blame you. I started using erasable pens when I was in 8th grade. The teacher at the time required them. He actually took off points for your grade if you didn't have them, so we had to buy them, and they were expensive as shit for a poor family like mine at that time. But we still bought them. And I love them. They're great. I have something very exciting coming in the mail tomorrow. I hope y'all are ready for. It's gonna be really nice and big. Huge. It's gonna be massive. Monumental. Wombo. It's going to be so wumbo. I'm also wondering what color, metallic color to give this, because like, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for that copper, and then I'm going to try that gold trim, like what Drake had suggested for the last thing I was doing in metal. Which I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a cool idea. I'm gonna see that. I don't want gold on here. The gold always feels so oppressive when I look at it because it's so yellow, my gold. not bad. It's just really, really strong. I don't feel like it's good in most situations. No, it's too big. So I'm like, let me get out the copper, because the copper is a little more brown, or red, or whatever color you want to call it. And use that for my metals. Then highlight it with gold, because that would make it look a little cooler. Make it... No? At least that's what Drake said. Like, you know, let me give it a shot. I don't think that's a bad... Once I'm done basing this sucker, I can really work on things like making the wood look. Let's see how the sides are. Opa? È l'avre. Funny shit, I told the person in charge of society I was volunteering for that thing and she thinks it's hilarious and brilliant. Hell yeah! I definitely see why she thinks it's brilliant. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm excited to see how that goes, Elijah. I really am. I'm hoping that it ends up being a fantastic opportunity for you. And also just, you know, a good time. Resources and all that kind of stuff. I gotta take a drug test tomorrow. So, I got a criminality enabled. Gotta take a drug test tomorrow for my part-time gig. So it's like, alright, do my drug. I'm just gonna wake up and go and hopefully they can get me in early. Done with it. Thing. Not the first time I've taken a drug test either. Did one in Florida when I was going to my first job out of home. Took one in Florida. That's it. I've done 2 drug tests, including. Criminality in. It just sounds so funny. Sounds really funny. That. Boo, Archimedes. Hello, how are you doing today? You scared the shit out of me, bud. Let's start focusing on other colors before my mind gets really bored. We're gonna go for True Copper from Army Painters. Hope you guys are doing well today. Archimedes, hopefully work is going good for you. Nothing crazy is happening. Every time Archimedes comes in chat, there's always something weird happening. I just walked home, but something funny did happen. What happened? Tell us the funny thing that happened. I asked a group of teenagers to leave their bags at the exit door, a new policy to prevent theft, and they promptly left. Yeah, you guys have been having quite a few issues with theft recently. Every time you come in the stream, it's just like, oh yeah, nah, some kid robbed the store again. Like, oh god damn, alright. You know, I was a rough and tough kid back in the day. When I was 3 years old, I accidentally took a hat from the Gap. Total thief. So fucking cool. Call me a bad boy for that. Promptly returned it 2 minutes later. Criminal? I know. I know. Started my life of crime from the age of 2. A new normal, we are allowed to call police if they steal $10 worth or more. God damn, alright. That sucks, dude. They're easy to suss out at least. Yeah. Look for the teenager with a shit-eating grin and like a bag full of mysterious items. I don't think if I've actually stolen anything. I don't think I have. Sailed the seas a few times for various things, but you know, fuck big music labels. Actually, so I did buy. So back in the day, Finn used to have like a tiny music label thing where they sold a lot of cassettes, and they made a Harvest Moon one that I bought, and it was really cute. It was, I don't remember which game it was, but it wasn't a game I played, but I'm like, I like Harvest Moon, I'll get this real quick. Not even accidentally as a kid. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything that I've like legitimately just taken home with me, been like, I've stolen this, you know what I'm saying? Like, either like accidentally or not. Yeah, I can't think of anything like that. Me neither from what you recall. You know what? I bet like those little missing memory gaps we have are just us being absolute baddies and taking everything from like the candy store. That one day we don't remember from like 5th grade? Yeah, we robbed the candy store. It was a coordinated effort between us all. Then we MIB'd it and just like, boom, used the brain neuralizer to make us forget. I remember this time, it was a very weird time when I was a kid. I had an old family friend that came to the house every once in a while. Yes, we aces were shoplifting, hell yeah. And what happened was, he ended up playing with my Thomas the Tank Engine train set, right? It was an old wooden set I had that I absolutely adored, because I was a Thomas the Tank Engine kid. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And he was leaving and he took the bag with him, and I'm like, and then his mom's like, no, you have to leave that here, it's not yours. Like, no, it is mine, I bought it. It's like oh, okay, what's happening here? So it was about like a 20-minute struggle to get him to leave the bag of Thomas the Tank Engine toys there. It's just a vague memory of like vaguely related to theft that I have in my brain. Like, don't know how I remember that and not anything else that's even minorly important as a child. You know what I'm saying? I remember that moment, but nothing else. Like, all right, that's a fun moment to keep, brain. Don't know why you did. I ended up speaking to that guy all the way up until my mid-20s. Used to consider him a close friend. Don't anymore. Ended up getting cooler friends. But I'm biased on that remark. Only a little bite. Let me double check something.
Here, box. Come here, box. Alright, your medal.
Okay, cool. And I will say this, I have never been strong enough to lift an entire shop, so I just simply never shoplifted. Bop 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 bow. Do not pity laugh at that joke. That's a bad joke. That's a bad fucking joke, y'all. Okay, homie, yeah, thanks. A little weird to hear clarinet in my lo-fi. I don't know. Just a little weird to me. Maybe it's just I've never heard it before or never recognized it. I received a parcel. I'm slightly confused about it. Ooh. I mean, why are you confused about a parcel? Did you order a parcel? Why would you be confused about it? If I post to Canada? Gotcha. Well, here's hoping something you ordered that you just don't remember. And not like, I don't know, what would you not want in like, fucking man. Rotten eggs. No, probably not. I don't imagine so. That's exactly why you don't want to get it either. Amiibo cards! Oh, hell yeah. No, sometimes I see Amazon stuff come in without Amazon boxing too. It happens. I mean, I see it. I mean, I've seen it enough that I'm not like wilded out about it. The first time or two it happened, I was like, huh, okay, no Amazon box. But then I've seen it like a few enough times. It's just like, yeah, okay. I mean, happens. No. Must depend who the seller is. Yeah, that's my guess. Because sometimes the seller just doesn't do it, like with the full Amazon box. All right, let me go do a stretchy real quick. Whew. Woo! Oh, did my back a crack? Felt good. Felt good. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure to like the video. And if you're lurking in here, please subscribe. I'd be extremely grateful. We're at 707, if I recall correctly. That's a really an awesome number, and I'd love to see that grow. Yeah, like the video. Helps it get everywhere else, literally. Just yum. Man, I got unlucky. I had 24 cards, half are duplicates. Oh no! That's rough. That is rough. There's a new game making the rounds called TCG Store Simulator. My friend Joe absolutely loves it. I've been considering getting it too, honestly. It looks fun and silly. Then again, I think TCG card collecting has really become popular lately. Especially the videos of people like opening the card packs. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna open this Pokemon card pack from 2004. Or this original 1999 booster pack, or yada yada yada. And they like, oh, should I open it or should I keep it closed? And they're really popular. I don't blame them. There's a lot of fun when it comes to like opening packs with people. It's just like gacha gambling. It's literally gacha gambling. Literally gacha gambling. But with people and physical items. My guess is that rare cards are... Oh yeah, they are worth a fuck ton of money, dude. Some cards are worth hundreds of dollars. Not even thousands. And they're always like, oh yeah, so in this pack we're looking for this full foil Charizard, which 90% of the packs have like a super rare Charizard everybody fucking wants, it feels like, right? And that's the exciting part about it. Like, oh, you're looking for that super rare. It's that dopamine rush when you get something really good, you know what I'm saying? And for people watching it, you don't have to spend money on it. So it's like a bonus for you. You still get the dopamine rush, but you don't get the card. You don't have to spend money on it. Animal Crossing, which are... Yeah. The Animal Crossing trading cards. Talking to a friend about Animal Crossing this morning, actually. That's it. That's the story. For a little while, people got really invested in Lorcana, the Disney one, but that really didn't take off much, I don't think. I think the game still, like, is popular enough to have players in it, but, like, I don't think the collecting scene really took off with Lorcana. But correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys know any, like, hot tips and tricks and all about the card collecting. What do you think about the color difference between the orange and the brass? And the copper. I kind of like it, but it feels very subtle. I do plan on dry brushing the brown later on to make it more browny. To make it more woody, so there will be more difference, but also it just feels very subtle comparative. I don't know. I will be outlining a lot of this bronze and gold later. Actually, you know what? Let's do that right now. I want to try and see what that looks like. Here in gold. And let me just do this part real here quick. All right. So let's try this outlining. Worried about where I'm going to put the outlining. I'm not. Maybe light is skewing my perspective. It seems okay right now, but I agree that some the burnt under can add. Yeah. Like, I've added tiny bits of gold, which you can really see really well here. And it's going to start coming up better here in a second, but we'll see how that goes. Try to make it really... Like, I could definitely see it. It's a little difficult, but like that gold looks good. In my opinion. Oh, this is dry here. That's all dry. I'm adding the gold now because
It is true.
yeah. Reflections are. And one day I plan to get a set that you guys can actually see what I see perfectly. Would love for nothing more. Huh? Leave that area for a bit. Yeah, you can see that gold popping, can't you? You guys can see that gold. Like I can see it here and here popping really well. That looks good. Like that looks pretty good. Look at that. Look at that golden trim right here. That looks so good. Y'all, that looks so fucking good. This golden trim going right down here and down here to here looks great. It would have looked a lot worse if it was just gold, but because it has the copper underneath it, it just looks fantastic. I'm really happy with it. Like, look at how that's starting to look. Look, that looks really good. Copper accent was a good call. You're a whiz of the paint. Thank you. Like, that looks awesome. This whole thing here looks great. So that is the end goal. This on both sides is the end goal for today. That looks good. That looks really good. I don't know if I'll do this part. That's a lot of detail that I don't know if I want to do today. I want to do that. How frustrating working. Yeah, I've heard oil paints are pretty rough to work with, but I don't know. I know there's also like people who do oil mini painting. I know Elijah's mentioned it once too, actually. But I don't think I could. I don't know if I could do oil mini painting. Maybe in the future. Not now. I'm already learning the basics of acrylic. Don't need to overload my brain. There's so much to overload in there. But go for it. If you want to give your painting a shot again, go for it. Yeah, I can take one. Yeah. Absolutely valid. Gotta find that time. Weekend's coming up. You could try your best. Don't let your memes be dreams. And vice versa. Don't let your dreams be memes either. Let your dreams be reality. Except the nightmares. Those should just not be real. I feel like that's like a self-explanatory bit, but just in case, you know? Yeah, I'm enjoying working with acrylic. I really am. When it's wet, the older layer color will mix with the newer layer color you add to it. Ah, okay. You gotta like really wait for it to thoroughly dry before you try painting on it again. Unless you're attempting to actually mix the colors. A practical hobby, but it gives incredible results. Ooh, alright. Yeah, I've never done oil painting. So I'm gonna trust y'all on that and how difficult it's gonna be, because I don't want to do something that difficult. I'm not that good. Ah, gotcha. Oil's more expensive too. Oof. Oof. Oofta. Oofta. I said if you want to get back at it, give it a shot. You said you already have the stuff? Find some time this weekend. Get yourself like a small little painting. They're all small ones. They're all dog. Paint a dog. Paint a dog. Paint a good boy. That's your job this weekend, Archimedes. Paint a good boy. Give him a bone. He deserves a bone. Oh shit, why is red so expensive? Like have a very specific ingredient that makes it really expensive. They're made out of rubies. Paint a deer? Hell yeah, paint a deer. I had no idea you wanted to do that. But do it. Paint a deer. Oh shit, really? That's nice. You basically know what you're putting on the canvas the entire time. That's nice. To show you the difference between the sides. So this is the non-gold side. This is the gold side. You can see that the gold side pops out a lot more than the non-gold side. Yeah, one more time for everyone to see. Just bronze, just copper. Copper and gold. There's a clear difference. Even with the camera. I wonder if I switch the lighting setting, if it'll be... Nope. It makes it even harder to see. Anyways. Yeah, gold side is much better, I agree. Blue's expensive. I think lapis lazuli is the pigment. Ah. So they actually like crush actual gems in there or some shit. Alright, I'm gonna give myself a quick stretch. Give me a moment. Red and white so expensive makes sense. Garnet. Oh shit. All right. I bet that would be expensive. Precious Stone.
Dust, yeah.
Painting with the cast of Steven Universe. Basically. All right, put it a little closer to you guys. So it's rough. This is a side of only copper. Copper and gold. The difference is so prevalent. Oh, I'm an idiot.
This is.
You're lurking. Thank you very much for lurk, by the way. I do hope you're enjoying your time here. Lurks are always helpful and a great support, and we love you. So, you lurking? Mwah. Moochies, right to you. If you don't like smoochies, I'll give you a high five. And if you don't like a high five, I'll just say thank you, and then you'll be like, yeah, that's definitely weird about this. I'll be like, it's too late if I'm already weird about it. I'm already very weird. Let's have a little stretch over here. Oh no, not one of these Jesus freaks. Oh man. That's funny. Holy shit. You know, I haven't had one of those crazy Jesus people come into my chats yet, so this is a first. This is a first. His name's fucking Burger. That's funny. Burger Sleuth. Oh dear. Wonder if this dude eats ham. Or if even knows the Bible really. You know, I've figured a lot of. It probably is a bot, if I'm being honest. Like, not many people actually care that much about Jesus Christ. Let's be real here. Even those who do care just realize they can't really talk too much about him, or they realize like, oh shit, I'm actually not following Jesus Christ's word. Actually just being a big old hypocrite. Because Jesus Christ says to love thy neighbor. And not to force, you know, your beliefs and ideals on them. To love them. Yet this dude's doing the exact opposite. This bot is. So either they themselves are unChristly, or you're using religion to get power and not actually using religion to show love and believe in Jesus Christ and God and all that shit. But hey ho, that's not me calling you know, calling them out. That's just me telling the truth. You proselytize. It's a truth, man. No joke. Yeah, please. Oh, dude, it's not just a bot. It's a crazy dude. Love it. Love it. Oh, you have fun, Burger Sleuth. Find your Christian streams and join those. Yeah, buddy? This is not a good. This is definitely not a Christian stream. Didn't work out for 20 years. Ain't gonna work out anymore. I wonder if there actually are like pastors who just decide to like YouTube their sermons, because like just factually speaking, in the United States, churches are having less and less attendance. I'm wondering if like pastors and churches are trying to modernize and do like online sermons instead, because in all reality, it's gonna be cheaper for them because they are getting, their land is getting less and less valuable as people go to the church less and less, which is just a fact. In fact, a lot of the new polls coming out are saying that there are 50% less Christians than there used to be in the States, in the newer generations at least. Which makes sense because Christianity pushes away most of the newer generation. So like, I'm wondering if because of the amount of people who are Christian are just increasingly getting older, if pastors and religious leaders are like, we should switch from doing in-person sermons to doing more online sermons. But I think that's the only way that they would actually ever be able to keep up with what the current demand is going to be. Because again, just churches are not as popular, and the population of churches are just getting older and older. They are dying, putting it frankly. They are passing into a new life. So like, I wonder if they're going to start really seriously considering like, hey, we can't do in-person church services anymore because we just have less and less people coming into church. That'd be smart of them. I don't think they will do it, but that would be smart. I mean, they do have the televangelist people who are like really crazy and they touch a person and claim they're healed and then scream hallelujah, and then it's like an actor. They don't say it's an actor, obviously, but it is clearly an actor. They're basically making fun of people who have disabilities, which is a real big shit. But yeah. More secular than, yeah. A lot of the places in America now are just kind of like, a lot of, again, the newer generation here in the States are just kind of like becoming less and less Christian, which is interesting and not unsurprising at all, because again, they come and do shit like this. I'm here painting a cool fantasy boat from Dungeons and Dragons, and they come in just trying to force their god on you without your consent. Like, they don't understand the concept of consent. It's really wild. And people like consent. Consent is sexy and awesome. And they don't understand that concept. So like, yeah. 4 times in your whole life? Yeah. Unfortunately, I've been approached a lot more than 4 times. Not including when I used to do the church stuff back when I was a kid. Which is its own special hell. Pun intended. Yeah, if you force your god on someone without their consent, that is just nasty. Hey, they headed off, chat. It was really funny. So I can see how many people are like concurrently watching. They fucking left. Thanks for the like 3 minutes of views, though. I appreciate that. I'm just saying, if you haven't taken a look into our Lord and Savior Pan, the god of nature from D&D, then I don't know. You should really take a look at that. Like, dude's all about nature, and he has like goat feet. Pretty cool guy. Also, the only canonical D&D god I know. I am so bad at D&D canon, I don't know it. I've never like actually used D&D canon in sincerity. So like, yeah. Which was actually had to be removed from public schools when I was 6. History's fine. But when people start to use those kind of courses to force people to be a part of one religion specifically, like Christians do, that's when they get really bad. And that's what Christianity does. They take like a lot of like things that you could learn more about the world in and just make it so focused on Christianity. In my university, we had a religions course that I took. It was because I needed like whatever. I needed like something that was not part of my major. I took a religion and environmentalism course, which talked about how different religions interacted with the environment. Or that's what it was advertised as, right? I walk in and they're just like, here's how different forms of Christianity interact with religion. I'm like, but what about with environmentalism? I'm like, what about literally every other religion? There's thousands of religions all across the world, and you're gonna focus on one. To be fair, there are thousands of denominations of Christianity across the world, which means if you want to make a Christian like law, which Christianity are you using? There's thousands of denominations, and like if you're if you're just trying to make a Catholic law, then you're discriminating against the Orthodox and the Protestants and so on and so forth. Which is an interesting thing, because once people realize that once the Christian nationalism takes effect, it won't be Christian nationalism, it'll be Catholic nationalism, and then or Protestant nationalism, and it won't be their Christianity. It's gonna be a Christianity they don't believe in, and then they're gonna be forced to like believe in the Pope or some shit. Even though they're Orthodox, they're Russian or Greek Orthodox, and they don't believe in the Pope. But now because Catholic nationalism's taken over, they're gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, totally don't. I remember not understanding a word of what they said. I remember saying it makes sense. Yeah, I actually have a 5-year-old, but also one on the. Oh, gotcha. It's just weird. Force kids their own cult. And yeah, like any religion's technically a cult, if you're honest about it. All religion is a cult. The only difference is a religion is something that technically has political power and cultural prominence. All cults does not. It's all the same tenets. My eyes are starting to get a little less focused. So I don't think it'd be a good idea for me to continue painting right now. Which means I'll have to come and finish the other side of it in the future. Or probably off stream, because I want to paint this more in the future. But like, I'll probably paint it off stream, or if I get on stream, I'll just have it as a silent stream. We're gonna have to things a little better too. Alright. So this is nowhere near done. But my eyes are really starting to say my eyes are really starting to like get a little tired. So I will show you, you know what, let me just do some of the generals real quick. Just fix up some of these big spots here. It's always a little creepy. Santa sees you when you're sleeping like ill. Can you please not? That's a little weird and ugh, you know? Can you please not watch me while I sleep, Santa Claus? It's weird. Church sanctioned stalking, I suppose it's what really. Let me just finish this actually. That's a little bit more. I could do a little bit more. Give my eyes a second to rest. Ooh, too much water. Again, if you're lurking, thank you very much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Make sure to like the video. You probably got a dislike by the Christian guy, by the burger guy. I know, right? Okay, now I'm done. I've already said I'm done like a few times, but now I'm done. Fuck me. Let me start cleaning up, yeah? And then I'll be back to do everything else. Just dry a bit. Excuse me. All right, so this is nowhere near done. I just cannot, like, it's just very hard for me to focus on this right now, so I'm done with it. However, you can see that there's a lot of gold trim next to the copper. I'll probably be painting this off stream as well. But you can see there's a lot of gold trim right next to the copper, and it looks wonderful. We definitely have a lot more work to go on this. Like, this shit ain't even touched. Definitely have a lot more work to go on this, but I'm pretty proud of it so far. The gold is pretty prevalent, it's pretty clear, and the copper is pretty clear too, and it looks pretty solid. I'm gonna have to, like, work around with it later on. Make it look good. All right. Thank you guys very much for joining with me today. I had fun. This was a great time. Actually, I'm kind of... same thing basically. Yeah, this is good progress made. I hope you all had a good day. I'm gonna be heading on off. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. It's very important. Share the video if you'd like. There is actually a video already out now. And I'll say this. I'm going to ask you to do this. All right, guys? I am going to ask you to go to my channel. Take a look at this video of me painting some animal companions from last week. So let me put that in here real quick. If you can, it's only a 7-minute video. Do me a favor, go watch it, like it, and leave a comment. That's gonna be the best support you could do. It's right in chat. It's literally 7 minutes of your time. Hell, if you want, just put it in the background, let it go, and autoplay it. But doing that is gonna support me more than you will ever know, and help get that into the algorithm. So thank you guys very much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good one. Please go watch that video. It's just linked in there. Y'all stay safe, stay Botanist Cool, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.